Lagos landlords are balling this December. If you no be landlord, wetin you gain? Hey God. As in,
yes, many of you may not like to watch this video, especially if you are one of them. So I do not expect much views. Alright, you can skip this video if it is going to be so irritating to you, because I'm going to be so blunt about it. This video will be here as a reminder of the calamity that we are pushing ourselves into in the name of greed. There are Nigerian landlords, especially these landlords in Abuja, in Lagos, in Port Harcourt, and in some eastern cities. You are mostly wicked. Yes, na me talk am.
Wetin dey really sup? Like, what's really happening? What's really happening in this country? Wetin dey sup? A young adult says he or she wants to be independent, and the only thing you get from rent prices is basketballs. Look at the prices of accommodation in Lagos, Nigeria. What is happening? Can't we just grow and go in peace? Room and parlor self-contained, mini flat as it's called. We are seeing mini flat of minimum of 800, 900, 1.5, 2.5 million. Mini flat. Wetin dey happen? What's really happening? The new law for housing that was put up by the Lagos State government as regards agency and agreements, 5% I think was put out for people to pay for agency, but it has not been implemented. You will still see a house of 700, then you will see agency and agreement 200, 100. Then some people even never exaggerate it. They go for 250, 150. What is really happening in Lagos State? What is happening? This accommodation issue is getting out of hand. And if I don't talk about time, I say I know the real. We really need to look into this. The reason why I know they come here and call this better for them, because the matter don't scatter my head. Literally, you have to save up, use your savings, still collect loan, add up just to collect house because you want to sleep, because you have big dreams. Now you collect the house, you won't even be able to sleep to dream well because of what? Wetin dey really happen? Wetin dey sup? What is happening in our country? What is happening in our country? We really need to put our voice and talk about this, because it is choking. It is choking. Matter don't tire person now. Parents are there saying, when will you settle down? They see you doing, when will you get married? Say now, like this won't take married. You never even stamp in your leg is shake. You won't carry family on top of your waiting is up.
Why did we decide to be the downfall of our fellow Nigerians? This nonsense started last year, January, when many people from the high-end areas in Lagos and other big cities realized the housing potentials of Lagos and other places in general. Immediately after 30 December in 2024, boom, January 2025, there became a shift in housing. Properties skyrocketed. Many investors entered. Many IJGBs and diasporans decided to rent rather than just spend hundreds of thousands in Airbnb or hotel. On the mainland, for example, let me take Ijesha, Surulere for example. As at 2024, rent was between 450k through 550k. However, in 2025, from 450k it skyrocketed to 700k. Okay, before we knew it, months later, it became 1 million. So many people dragged it. Shortly, it's entering 2.5 million naira for 2-bedroom flat in Ijesha. Hey! For a house you built 10 to 12 years ago, you didn't add anything to the house. No renovation, no additional aesthetic value. You landlords woke up and decided to increase your rents by 400%. You will take the money, but the money will choke you.
Púpọ̀ nú ẹ̀yin landlord àti landlady lẹ́kọ̀ọ́ yìí olórí burúkú ni yín wèrè ni. Now ẹ máa gbé ilé lẹ̀, a room self-contained ẹ máa ní 1.5 million. Kí ló dé? Ẹ wá máa ní I want good person, agent ẹ bá ń wéyàn gidi o. Ẹ máa gbé 2 room and parlour self-contained mini flat ẹ máa gbé lẹ̀ ní 3 million 2.5. Ẹ máa ní èèyàn gidi ni mo fẹ́ o, tí ó bá ti kí n ṣe èèyàn ẹjọ́ nítorí Ọlọ́run. No, ṣé bá wà èèyàn gidi rè ṣé àwa nírú owó yẹn? No, èèyàn gidi wo ló máa nírú owó yẹn lọ́wọ́? 2.5 fún mini bedroom, 2.5 3 million. Agreement and commission ìyẹn ti ń wọ 1 point something agreement 700 commission 700 ẹ̀dẹ̀ lẹ́yìn wáyàn gidi ṣé èèyàn gidi lẹ́yìn fúnra yín tẹ́ ẹ̀ bá kí n ṣe wèrè tẹ́ ẹ̀ kí n ṣe karambani ẹ̀mú a room self contained 1.52 million ẹ wá lé èèyàn gidi ọlọ́run gan lè jẹ́ eré èèyàn gidi àwa di after 3 months ẹ wá wá ní ó ń fòró mi kíní kan ló ń ṣe òru ló ń wọlé mi mọṣẹ ẹ ṣe máa mọṣẹ tó ń ṣe ẹ má wọrí ẹ̀yin nu ọlọ́run nu toró lórí burúkú yín ẹ fẹ́ máa jẹ you want to eat your cake and have it back àwọn èèyàn gidi ibo láti fẹ́ rówó ẹni tó ń ṣiṣẹ́ gidi wo ló máa ríru owó yẹn ẹ wá máa dé èèyàn gidi lẹ́fẹ̀ẹ́ irọ́ èèyàn gidi kọ́ agídí jọ̀lọ̀ fún ni ó ń pẹ́ tó bá ń jọ̀nù gbélé.
Don't most of you see the economic situation of things in the nation? Is it the same group of people shouting that fuel is expensive, market prices are expensive? They will come back to their houses. You increase their rent, okay. Now you are skyrocketing the rent. Where do you want them to go to?
Lagos landlords are balling this December. If you no be landlord, wait till you gain. Hey God. As in, before 3-bedroom apartment used to be 2 million. Now 3-bedroom apartment is going for 4 million. In some location 4.5. And then 4-bedroom duplex used to be 4 million, 3.5 around their jazzes. As I speak with you, you can only get it for as much as 6 million or thereabouts. I just go beg you know offend your landlord. If you know say still with tenants, now only land you get. Never they build, no offend your landlord. Because wait till they outside now you go pay triple. Lagos don't change.
You didn't buy rod. You did not buy cement. What exactly did you do to the house that made you increase your house rent or landlord to such an exorbitant amount? 2025/2026 exposed the greed of landlords, especially the Igbos. Their Igbo landlords own done too much. An Igbo landlord evicting all his Igbo tenants in another region just because he wants them to pay 2 million naira annually from 400,000 naira or 450,000 naira. Una too wicked.
Lagos state government àti federal government ó dà pé ẹ̀yin la máa bá sọ̀rọ̀ lẹ́nìí ẹ jọ̀ọ́ ẹ bá wa farabalẹ̀ gbọ́ nǹkan tá fẹ́ sọ. On behalf of business owners, we need help. It's almost as if everything is working against us at this point. Kò tiẹ̀ kọ́kọ́ sọ́jà kò sọ́jà tẹ́ bá ṣí Instagram lẹ́nìí báyìí kò sí kẹ́ má pàdé èèyàn bíi 5 tó máa complain pé òun ò tí ì tà látàárọ̀ ìyẹn ení méjì bó tiẹ̀ ta gan owó tó máa fi restock ó ti pọ̀ ju nǹkan tó lérò lọ. Lẹ́ẹ̀kẹta ẹ má jẹ́ ká mẹ́nu dé ìdí rent. Báwo ni rent ṣe máa fò láti 5 million sí 15 million? Báwo ni rent ṣe máa fò láti 3 million sí 10 million? Ìgbà tí a bá kó adúrú owó yìí sí orí rent, kí la fẹ́ fi restock? And to the best of my own knowledge, I don't really think there's anything in place for business owners at this point.
To Governor Sanwo-Olu of Lagos State, we, the Business Women Association of Lagos State, whether we are founders, whether we are owners of, small businesses, we are frustrated. I am frustrated. I pay over 15 million naira for stores, 2 stores. One is over 30 and then one is over 16 million naira. And I want to tell you that these stores, when I rented them, they were 4 million and 3 million naira. No, I did not rent them as 5 million. They were 4 million and 3 million naira. My store went from 4 million to 8 million, from 8 million to 13 million, from 13 million naira to 16 million naira currently. And the other one went from 3 million to 8 million, from 8 million to 16 million, from 16 million, now I pay 30 million naira as rent. I can't cope. And this is from somebody who actually makes money outside business. I make money from influencing and I can't cope. It's not making sense. So Governor Sanwo-Olu, what my suggestion would be is, you gotta create a department where businesses in Lagos State, you can call me. Businesses in Lagos State can be funded because the way we are looking at it, you will not have any business in Lagos soon because a lot of people would have to move out of Lagos. It is so bad. Things are so bad. And this is coming from somebody who makes money outside business. Things are so bad. So I'm thinking maybe you will get a a department somewhere that can start funding businesses that cannot cope, businesses that are collapsing every single day, businesses are dying, people are packing up every single day. You gotta have a department that can fund these businesses when things are so bad. I don't understand how somebody will pay rent, 4 million naira rent, and from 4 million naira to 16 million naira. It makes absolutely no sense. Since you have refused to regulate the rents in Lagos, maybe you should start giving us money for business. What do you think? You think it's a good idea, ba? For one, me, I don't think I'll be able to pay 30 million naira by next year because it won't make any sense. It's either I build my own place if I have enough money, or I just, take that business on. So do something.
I played this video so that you will see that it is affecting everyone. These people are very rich. Imagine the amount you are charging them. To me, that's robbery. I know they are talking about their shop because they are homeowners. What about tenants? This should be looked into. Lagos State government, we do not understand what is going on. You people are quiet. We are told that it's been reported, but up through now, it is getting worse.
Between the rents that you see in the market and the economic realities of the people you expect to pay these rents. So like you alluded to in your introduction, the income of the average Nigerian or the average Lagosian has stagnated over the last decade. In fact, I'm even being generous to say it is stagnated because the average, purchasing power of the average Lagosian has plummeted by at least 40% over the last 5 years. So in real terms, your income per capita has crossed from about $3,000 to $800 as an individual. And in that same period of time, rents have gone up by 150%. So explain to me how people whose income has stagnated and plummeted over the last decade are supposed to pay rents that are climbing by over 100%. Now, it's not just bad enough that these rents are going up at an astronomical level. Is the way and manner in which these rents are being implemented. So you can just wake up one morning, 4 months to when your rent expires, and you get a very nice letter from your landlord that, listen, that 2 million you want to pay in 4 months as your rent has become 4 million naira. And then you ask the question, how are you supposed to meet an extra 2 million naira in the next 4 months to be able to pay that rent? And you see, these things continue to happen because it looks to me that there is complete inertia from the state government, and you cannot let this happen. There is inflation. How many percent is it now? They say how many? 15, 20%? 24? So? Okay, let's say 25%. Then there's inflation of 25%, right? Landlords can raise rents by 25%, and you can give a window
and it's fair
of a 5% cap on that 25%. So okay, you're hedged at 25%, and you can make another extra 5 to 10%. Depending on the market reality in your locality in Lagos. So you're left with an average of 35% increase that has been wedged against inflation, and that is fair game. So, but the idea that people can simply raise rent by over 200%, I think is completely ridiculous, and that cannot and should not continue to happen.
Now let us talk about the Olori Buruku agents. Yes, agents are the initiators of this mess that we are facing simply because they want to collect agent fee. Wicked people. Now, how many of you know wicked agents around you? Observe them properly. Their life know they get head. Why? Because they are eating cost money. What did you do that we should pay you 200,000 naira to 400,000 naira for agent fee? My dear people, Lagos is turning into another thing. Dear Igbo landlords in Lagos, you people should better be careful. A lot of people are complaining about us, yet we are causing harm to our own. Lagos rent wasn't like this, for goodness sake. It's not just in Lagos. Gradually, if you go to some eastern cities, if you go to Port Harcourt, if you go to some places, even Umuahia, you will be shocked again, These agents are busy instigating with landlords to make life unbearable. Very soon, so many people will pack out of Lagos. Please, Lagos State government, the federal government of this nation, look into this. This is a new wave. It's a pattern that is going to cause a very deep mess in this nation if it is not being looked into. So many people are going to be forced into doing some things that are not good, all because some people woke up and decided that greed is the only thing they want to tread on.